Theatre Northwest and UNBC Continuing Studies are collaborating together to offer Prince George Theatre fans a look behind the curtain at the exciting world of live stage productions.
You're getting behind the scenes. You get to know what it's like to be an actor, what that process is. You get to know what it's like to be a piece of paper that has words on it and then suddenly come to life on the stage because you're having an opportunity to read the play and analyze it in some fashion and then actually encounter with what's going on stage and behind the scenes to see that theater isn't just this little magical thing that happens with people just snapping their fingers and dancing around and having a good time. It actually takes a considerable amount of work and effort to make it work the way it does, and I think people in this program will start to have that appreciation so that when they come to the theater in future, they'll be able to understand things at a much more rich level.
Gives a broad strokes look at what theater is. A lot of times, theater courses are delving into the text itself. They're talking about the sort of academic side. What are the metaphors? What are the themes? And that's great, that's wonderful, it has its place. But for theater appreciation, we want to dig more into what do actors do? What directors do? What is encompassing in the whole production? So really sort of peeling back the curtain and allowing people to see the magic that goes behind the scenes to make the text come to life on the stage. So it's much more beyond just the words in the script. It really is about what the actors do in their process and how all of those people work together as a team to make the magic happen.
The course is called Theatre Appreciation and runs in sections throughout the year. Students can choose only the topics that interest them.
I'm going to give them a really good sense of the process that an actor would go through, how they prepare for an audition, how they prepare to create a role. So that's the actor section that we're dealing with today, and this section in particular. And then the next section will talk more about what the director does and what's happening on stage, and then the constraints that they deal with, and those sorts. So each section has a different theme.
Theatre Northwest has noticed a surge in the Prince George performing arts community in the past few years. So for them, this was the perfect time to partner with UNBC.
Well, culture is growing in this city very quickly. The arts and culture in this community is growing by the day. I mean, I've only been here 2 and a few years, and it's showing to be an amazing community of people who are interested in art. You have what used to be maybe 1 or 2 groups. Now you have maybe 8 to 10 theater groups in the city at different layers, from professional to amateur to community theater, which means people are interested. I mean, we service somewhere between 15 and 20,000 people a year coming from the city. So that says to us that there's an interest. And I think for those people who are now ready to take it to the next level and learn more and enrich that experience, this program completely provides that opportunity for that.
While the course is centered around raising awareness of how theater works, the instructors are aware that they could be kickstarting more actors, directors, and writers into the Prince George theater community.
It allows you to start to understand things at a psychological and intellectual level and realize that you can go out and grow. And if there are people that come and take this program and suddenly become successful in this business down the road, that's great for everybody, including Prince George.
I'm hoping that people will take away maybe little tidbits of information that will help them in their audition process if they're wanting to go into a show here, or moving on to something else, into a program perhaps. Some of these tips and tricks might help them to get into a program. All of these things I think will help just a general knowledge base as well.
For more information, visit unbc.ca/continuing studies. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Kevin Neal.